Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Motown's Wrestling Review. I am your host, the president of the Motown's Wrestling Group on Facebook, Tony Motown Allen. And actually, I'm breaking out the Appleton Estate today for this particular review. And I know I am going to be reviewing Saturday night's main event, but I'm also going to be celebrating the phenomenal career of the phenomenal AJ Styles. AJ Styles is wrestling Saturday in Saudi Arabia, in which is a career-threatening match. The match is at the end of January. His contract's up in February. He said 2026 was going to be his last year. And goddamn. So, we're going to talk about Saturday night's main event first. There's only 4 matches. Technically only 3. But we're going to jump right into it. The first, technically, matchup of the 4 on the card is Cody Rhodes taking on all gas, no brakes. Not what I mean. And it was just a brawl. And it was kind of cool because Jacob Fatu, when Cody went for his second, whoa, off the ropes, started pummeling that motherfucker. Like, not on my watch. That's where the brawl started. They fought all over the place. And it ended up with Drew McIntyre showing up and beating the shit out of Cody. This match never started, so the match was thrown out. It never happened. I give it a C+. I kind of like how they did it, but I'm kind of disappointed when to get a match at the same time, though. The next match we had is for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky taking on the Judgment Midgets. Oh, little tiny, feisty, fury bitches themselves. Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan. And I'm sorry, all 4 women can get it like this. I love Rhea Ripley. That's mommy. Like, how can you not love mommy? Absolutely fucking love her. I love Io Sky. Probably one of the most talented women in the WWE right now. Two of my top favorites in the WWE. I'm not feeling them as a tag team, though. Like, I really don't like them teaming together. I like both women, but I don't like this. I think it's kind of taking the edge off a little bit off of Rhea. I mean, they're constantly hugging and all happy, looking like they're going to do some HLA action, some hot lesbian action. It's like, I just feel like she's losing her edge with her. Still a badass in the ring. Like, Rhea Ripley is still a phenomenal wrestler. Roxanne Perez, though, oh my God, Rhea's mommy. Y'all know Rhea's my number 1 out of these 4. Liv was right up there too. But little Roxanne Perez, though, she's creeping up on them. She's definitely creeping up on. She's past Liv. And she's past Io. I'm not saying she's past them as far as wrestling skills, but Roxanne Perez would get it like this. Match itself was really, really good. I like the interference from Raquel Rodriguez as well. No, if you're going to cheat to win. That's what she was trying to do. I did not like it. And I'm sorry, I talk about how Rhea's not my number 1 and Roxanne is creeping up there. But the one who tops all the women out there came out there. Stephanie McCure. Oh, yeah. But this time I had a problem with her coming out. Just a couple of weeks ago, her foot was in one of those big ass boots, and it's supposed to be this horrific injury that kept her out of action for 2 weeks. And now she's running out there like nothing happened, though. So I really thought they should, if they're going to like have her come back, they should have waited a little longer to bring her back at the absolute earliest next week at Royal Rumble. And that was at the absolute earliest, though. But that was still like 3 weeks after we saw her in the boot, though. So I thought she came back too soon. But it led to Rhea Ripley hitting Liv Morgan with the Riptide. I was kind of happy, surprised and happy that Liv took this. Because, in all honesty, I figured if the champs keep the titles, Roxanne's taking the L, but she didn't. So that was kind of cool though. The match itself I thought was really good though. I gave it a B plus. Sorry. Next up, you have Shinsuke Nakamura taking on the phenomenal AJ Styles. 1 week before his final match against Gunther, absolutely loved this match. I thought the match was really, really good. If y'all saw my review of SmackDown and my predictions for Saturday night's main event, I said this would be the match of the night. And since I'm not doing tap out moment and match of the night for Saturday night's main event, I'm doing that for the phenomenal AJ Styles, where I'm going to do AJ's tap out, AJ's moment, and AJ's match of his career. So since I'm doing that, I'm just going to let you know right now, this was the match of the night. Definitely the match of the night. I know everybody don't check out Saturday Night's main event. Watch this one because of this match. Phenomenal. A match. It was an A. Loved it. And I love the respect they showed for each other at the end. Jesus Christ. I almost got a little teary-eyed because the seeing AJ and Nakamura in the ring after this match was over, you know, you just know it's coming to an end. And it's just kind of hard to see his career coming to an end so suddenly, to be honest with you. But he hit the phenomenal forearm into the Styles Clash and got the 1-2-3 on Nakamura. And then the main event of the night is the Fatal 4-Way to see who's going to take on Drew McIntyre at Royal Rumble. You have Sami Zayn taking on Whoop That Trick, Whoop That Trick, Whoop That Trick versus the 3 most deadly letters in professional wrestling, all of professional wrestling, RKO. And Damian Priest. Now, if you guys watched my predictions, I actually predicted Sami Zayn to win this match. I would love to see Trick Williams win it because I think Trick is on fire right now. But I also say though, the right thing to do is have Randy Orton win it. Have Randy Orton win a title, go on to WrestleMania to defend it, have Cody Rhodes either win the Rumble or win the Chamber, and it's Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry, that's a better match than any match that Drew McIntyre is going to be in at WrestleMania. I'm sorry. That is better booking. But it is WWE booking, so I did pick Sami Zayn. I don't think Sami Zayn was the right choice, but in this scenario, he was the obvious choice. Especially being in his hometown. You got to serve somebody up to Drew to take the L. You really don't want Randy Orton taking the L at Royal Rumble. You really don't want Trick taking the L at at Rumble. And Damian Priest is there to take the L. And sure enough, Sami Zayn hit him with a hell of a kick. 1-2-3 on Priest. And went exactly like I said it would on the last show. So check out the show. I'm not just saying it. I got receipts. Look at the other video if you haven't seen it already. This match itself, though, I gave a B+. I did think it was a pretty entertaining match. I'm not a fan of Fatal 4-Ways and Triple Threats unless it's ECW rules, which is basically, fight last man standing, elimination style. If you ain't doing elimination style, I really ain't got time for this shit because you basically have a couple guys out there that's going to get protected. You put one sacrificial lamb to lose to the other one. So I'm not a big fan of it, but I did like how they did this match. The phenomenal AJ Styles. John Cena just retired mid-December, so, man, that's some good shit. Ooh, that's some good shit. Randy Orton just retired. Not Randy Orton. John Cena just retired last month, mid-December, so about a month and a half ago. Had this long-ass, year-long retirement tour. And we found out after John Cena retired that AJ Styles is going to hang him up in 2016. And we're in January 2016. He's about to hang it up. It's bittersweet because I kind of would have loved to see AJ Styles get a year run on his retirement. Take it on and get some dream matches before his final thing. Granted, we got a dream match rewind at Royal Rumble, which I'm sure AJ probably asked for his second to last match to be against Shinsuke Nakamura because they had some classics. And when we get to the match of AJ's career, we're going to bring Shinsuke up again. But it's kind of nice. He came in at Royal Rumble years ago. That's where he made his debut, and that's where he's going out. I kind of like that. I would like to see him get his WrestleMania career-ending match. But I do kind of like how they're doing it, especially it's ended where it started in WWE for the phenomenal AJ Styles. I'm going to give you a moment, then I'm going to give you tap out, then I'm going to give you a match. So basically, moment of his career, in my opinion, is when AJ was at his highest. When AJ was the face that ran the place. It was the house that AJ Styles built. And you know what he built it on? He built that shit on John Cena. How did he do it? Beat up John Cena. His feud with John Cena not only elevated this man, I mean, he was already a phenomenal wrestler, but it made him a household name in the entire wrestling community. You have two different communities. You have the anti-WWE, independent, any other promotion, internet, those people, and then you have the WWE. I mean, in all honesty, your diehard WWE fans are different than your diehard anti-WWE core fans. That's a whole different. Honestly, it'd be like the WWE and the world community or whatever they want to call themselves. AJ was on the map everywhere in wrestling after his feud with John Cena. So that's why that is his moment of his career. Now, the tap out of his career happened in TNA. And fuck you, Dixie, for this bullshit. I got two words for you. Claire Lynch. That Claire Lynch angle was not only the worst angle in the history of AJ Styles' career, it is probably easily in my top two worst moments in wrestling. The one I put above it is Katie Vick. If y'all don't know Katie Vick, Google her. All right, so we're about to close this video out with the match of his career. This is the phenomenal AJ Styles. I cannot give you one match for his match of career. I'm going to do my personal. This is mine. Now, I would love to see everybody comment. No, give me your best moment with AJ. Give me your tap out with AJ if you have a tap out with AJ. And give me what you think are his best matches. I think everybody would agree on his actual best match ever. But I have a couple I want to throw out there as well. The first one I want to throw out there. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura in New Japan Pro Wrestling. They had some classes. I mean, I think the match they just had at Saturday Night's Main Event was really good. Their match at Mania was really good. But but in New Japan Pro Wrestling, New Japan, AJ Shinsuke in New Japan shitted on what we saw in WWE. Shitted on it. That's how good that shit is. And their shit here was good. But what they did in Japan took a big fucking dump on the shit they did in WWE. That's how good they were in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So they definitely in my honorable mentions. My other one, before I give you the actual match of his career, the other one, to be honest with you, is the phenomenal AJ Styles versus John Cena. Not only was that a great feud that elevated him and everything, that was probably AJ Styles' best WWE match. It's hard for me to say there was a better match that AJ had other than John Cena in the WWE. And that was against John Cena, the person that they say they can't wrestle. But AJ Styles is like the modern day Ric Flair. And I'm sorry, I'm not exaggerating on it. That's how good the phenomenal AJ Styles is in the ring. Jesus Christ, he was better on the mic. Man. But that was his WWE best match. But the match of his career, we all know what it is if you follow him in TNA. It's the match that everybody has talked about for the last 20 years. Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. I don't have to talk about this shit. If you've never seen this, shame on you. YouTube it. It is the best match in the history of AJ Styles. Arguably the best match in all three of those guys' career, Christopher Daniels and Samoa Joe. And arguably the greatest match in TNA history. That's what those brothers did back in 2005 in TNA. And to this day, that is still the best match for the phenomenal AJ Styles. But that's all I have for you guys right now. Tune in on my next review. That's going to be Monday Night Raw for tonight. I'm going to be reviewing that one next. If you're not a part of the Motown's Wrestling group on Facebook, make sure you join. I am the president of the group, but the person actually running it is my first lady, Ty Nickerson. She is, man, she's the authority when it comes to Motown's Wrestling group. The first lady herself. So make sure you join the group. With my videos, make sure you like and subscribe so that way you get alerts every time I put out a new one. But that's all I have for you right now. I am Tony Motown Allen, and thank you for joining.